With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. On the ground, it's a rookie from Tennessee. And a work forward for about 4 as they get him down at the 29-yard line. You look at this Buffalo defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. And they'll go right back to right. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Wright. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. The Ravens at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself at an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Remember, Charles, this is the number 1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're number 1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
63, back, hey. Out.
Here's Hurts to throw. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, Boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down.
73, 73, hey, 73, 73.
Throwing is Hurts. That's complete right around the 8. And the Bills are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
In motion left goes Cooks. Hurts sets up to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Hurts. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Christian Kirk with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. But down here, I thought they were going to hand that off. Instead, a well-designed play and the pitch and catch for the touchdown.
And I wonder who came up with it. Was it a call from the bench? Did the quarterback have a good idea and suggest it? In any event, clearly an effective play call. They saw something they liked in coverage, and they targeted it for the short yardage throw.
And the perfect way to cap their opening drive. 7-0 is our score. Ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
You look at this Buffalo defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go.
To throw, Williams. Flushed out right. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go.
Here's Williams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Bills are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Go Silver, ready? Yo, sir.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught inside the 20. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Good. Hey, Silver. 63.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throw left side to Kincaid. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2nd and 10. Now a give, running left is right. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With the score, Bills 14, Ravens nothing.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing is Williams. Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Off the play fake, it's Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 37. To throw once more, here's Williams. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And that is no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Hard to Could mount that long of a drive and come up with nothing on the scoreboard.
It can be disheartening, it can be frustrating, and can also cause some anger, because when that happens, that type of a drive, and you come up empty, you're really looking for someone to blame, and you start pointing fingers at each other.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense. Good defensive call right there, because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route, and he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from adding another catch to his big start.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Hurts changing up the play.
Easy, 63, back. Alpha.
And there's Cooks in motion right. To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And Cooks has it over the middle. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. In motion, the tight end. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Carlos Yeti. 73.
Back to throw again. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll drop to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried? And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, Silver. 63.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down. Now they'll audible to something else. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 4th down, Sean McDermott trots the field goal unit out there. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. To the air, Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Williams going to look to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Now Hurts looking to change the play. On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the throw, let him too much. It's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Hey! Go Silver, ready? Hey, Silver. 63, 62. Crowd left, Yeti.
The slot man in motion right. Throwing is Hurts. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
Hey, easy, 63, pass.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Trying to improvise. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Hurts. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. Give him 18 on the play. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll change things up. Ayuk going to go in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Brandon Ayuk, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Here we go. Warrior 70.
To throw, Williams. Completed to Hyatt. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And it's incomplete. They could... convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
73.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. And we're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. And Hurts going to move him around.
Hey, 73.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Hey, easy, 63, like a Hornet.
And the tight end goes in motion left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Brandon Cooks. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have opened the lead up to 30. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Throwing is Williams. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Danielle Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. On the RPO, that's complete right side. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Come on, set!
A quick throw into the hands of Rager. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. But this game well in hand. Perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
Let's go now.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing again here, Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Tiger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's Williams. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Bills are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Here's Hurts to throw. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
Miami.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Warren. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Jalen Warren, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
The Ravens on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And he is caught. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw, it's Williams. This to Laporta, right side.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll roll him out right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Back to throw. Williams eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0.
No touch that. Hey.
And now an audible here into something else.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, Silver. No touch.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Crowd left Yeti. No touch that. Tiger Swamp. 63. No touch.
Back to throw here.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Great.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Hurts changing up the play.
And the slot man goes in motion left. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Alpha. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, easy. 63, bad. Yes.
They're going to look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Bills.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
Carl 73. 73.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Point after try forthcoming. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Bills 45. Ravens nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
To the air, Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Let's go.
Williams going to look to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. He connects with Hyatt. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Let's go now.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. The ball comes out, and this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And his kick here is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone, as time has run out on this ball game. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Bills, hey, they finish a perfect month of September.